I'm Tanya Helmkamp. Welcome to today's Mental Health Minute, sponsored by Words of Wellness Counseling. Today we're going to talk about SAD. Not sad the feeling, but SAD the disorder. Seasonal affect disorder. Seasonal affect disorder affects millions of Americans, usually from the months of November to April. And we want to talk to you today about some ways that you can stave off the symptoms of SAD and have a more productive winter. SAD is also known as the winter blahs. It happens because we experience a dip in serotonin and dopamine levels, the happy hormones in our brain that we usually get during the summer months. Well, there's some ways that we can combat that. But we want to talk about SAD today because we want to make sure that you're not suffering from more severe symptoms of depression, because SAD can often mimic depression. The symptoms are very similar. For example, lack of motivation, withdrawing from friends and family, maybe even crying spells. These are some of the symptoms of SAD. Just overall loss of interest in activity. So it's very important to get assessed for SAD to determine that that's exactly what it is and it's not something more severe. Ways to combat SAD. Well, there are a few things that you can do during the winter months to make yourself feel better, to have those happy hormones remain in your brain. A, take fish oil. Fish oil is great for seasonal affect disorder. Black seed oil, hemp oil, or just a general fish oil supplement, 1,000 milligrams a day or double, will help increase those hormones in the brain, along with diet and exercise. In addition to that, expose yourself to 15 minutes of natural sunlight per day. What this does is increase those hormones in the brain and allow you to feel as though you're getting the sunlight that you need. A brisk walk, a light jog, just being outside for 15 minutes a day. If being outside is something you can't get to, then try getting an ultraviolet light. You can get those at Lowe's or at Home Depot, and what they do is they mimic natural sunlight. These are tremendously helpful for people that suffer from seasonal affect disorder, so that's something you might want to try. Well, that's all for today's Mental Health Minute. Check back next week to see what next week's issue is. Until then, have a blessed week. Thank you. I'm Tanya Helmkamp with Words of Wellness Counseling.